If you're still leveling up slow in blocks fruits, you're making some serious mistakes. And today I'm going to fix that because these tips will literally change how fast you progress in the game. First of all, the biggest mistake players make is ignoring codes. Codes in blocks fruits give you free 2 times EXP boosts, which basically means you level up twice as fast for a limited time. If you're not using them while grinding, you're wasting hours of your life. Always search for active codes before you start grinding and stack your playtime around them. Next, stop fighting random NPCs. This is one of the most common beginner mistakes. Random enemies might seem useful, but they give way less XP compared to quest NPCs. Always pick up a quest and defeat the exact enemies it tells you to. That way you get XP from both the quest and the enemies, which is way more efficient. Now let's talk about one of the most overpowered early game tricks, Logia fruits. If you get a Logia fruit early, the game becomes so much easier. These fruits let you avoid damage from lower level enemies completely. That means you can stand there and grind without worrying about dying every few seconds. It saves time, effort, and makes leveling way smoother. Another huge tip is server hopping. A lot of players just sit around waiting for bosses to respawn, but that's honestly a waste of time. Instead, leave the server and join a new one. Most of the time, the boss will already be there and you can farm it instantly. This trick alone can speed up your grinding like crazy. Now let's talk about money. Stop wasting your belly on random swords or useless items early in the game. It might feel cool to buy new weapons, but most of them won't help you as much as a good fruit or important upgrades. Save your money and invest it wisely. Smart spending makes a huge difference later on. Also, joining a crew is something many players ignore. Being in a crew gives you extra support, especially during raids or tougher fights. You can team up with other players, level up faster, and even learn new strategies. Playing alone is slower. Teamwork helps a lot. Here's a tip that seems small but is actually super important. Always set your spawn point. Before you start grinding in any area, make sure your spawn is set nearby, because if you die and respawn far away, you'll waste a lot of time just traveling back. That time adds up more than you think. Now here's a pro tip that a lot of players don't talk about. Grind in areas slightly above your level. If you're too underleveled, you'll die a lot, but if you're just a bit above your level range, you'll get more XP per fight and level up faster. It's all about finding that balance. Another important trick is mastering your movement. Don't just stand still while fighting. Move around, dodge attacks, and position yourself properly. The less damage you take, the less time you waste healing or respawning. Also, try to focus on one main build instead of spreading your stats randomly. Whether you're going for sword, fruit, or melee, pick one and stick with it. A focused build is way stronger than a mixed, unbalanced one. Grinding can get boring, so here's something smart. Combine tasks. For example, while completing quests, also farm mastery for your weapons or fruits. That way you're progressing in multiple areas at the same time instead of wasting effort. Another underrated tip is learning enemy patterns. Every NPC and boss has attack patterns. Once you understand them, fights become way easier and faster. You'll take less damage and finish fights quicker. And don't forget about accessories. Even small boosts like extra damage or defense can make grinding much faster over time. Always check if you can equip something better. If you really want to level up fast, consistency is key. Don't just play randomly, plan your grinding sessions. Use EXP boosts, pick the right quests, and focus fully for that time. Lastly, don't rush everything blindly. Take time to understand the game mechanics. The better you understand the game, the faster you'll progress in the long run. If you actually follow all these tips, you'll notice a huge difference in your leveling speed, and you'll become way stronger than most players at your level. So yeah, stop making these mistakes, start using these tricks, and you'll be progressing like a pro in no time. And if you're not using codes and blocks fruits, you're literally missing out on free levels. And in this video, I'll show you how to use them properly so you can level up way faster. First of all, codes and blocks fruits give you 2 times EXP boosts, stat resets, and sometimes even other rewards. The most important ones are the 2 times EXP codes. because they double your leveling speed for a limited time. Now here's the mistake most players make. They use codes at the wrong time. Don't just redeem them randomly. Always activate your 2x EXP codes right before you start grinding quests or farming bosses. That way you use the entire boost efficiently instead of wasting it while doing nothing. Another pro tip is stacking your grind. When your 2x EXP is active, focus only on high XP quests. Don't go exploring or switching islands too much. Stay locked in and keep completing quests back to back to maximize your gains. Also, make sure you check for new codes regularly because developers release them during updates, milestones, or events. Missing a new code means missing free progress, so always stay updated. Now let's talk about how to actually redeem codes in case you're new. Just open the game, look for the Twitter icon on your screen, click it, enter the code, and hit redeem. It's super simple, but a lot of players still ignore it.